Okay, hi everyone. Welcome to Guruschools. We will be starting with the course Clinical Data Management, which is actually a part of Clinical SAS. And before going into Clinical SAS and what exactly are its components and where is it applied and how we can go through it, let me speak a little bit about the 6 pillars of Guruschools training that generally imparts. The first one is the IT training, where we would be providing you training related to different domains of IT, like be it SAS, be it Python, be it R. So the entire IT controls and the IT solutions that are currently relevant in the world today, we are going to impart you with that various knowledge base. Next comes the certification. What is the certification basically? So the certification is once you have completed the training successfully. So over the course of the training, we will go through a lot of question answering, a lot of query clarifications, and a lot of real interview scenarios. And during that, once you have completed the training successfully, after you have done ample amount of hands-on and you're confident, we would be issuing you a certificate, which would be helpful to you going ahead or going when you are applying for the job roles. This certificate will definitely add an added advantage. Third point is the resume preparation. Resume preparation is something where after you complete the course, we would help you to define the course contents, what you have learned into your resume, so that it becomes relevant in your resume by the recruiters that this is a particular skill set that you have acquired and you have worked on it. So there are typical resumes which get shortlisted, which has high focus and visibility. We would try to create a resume exactly like that, so that it gets not only selected but also has a high visibility. Next is the vendor interview. So once we wrap up with the course, there would be a vendor who would actually analyze the learning that you have done, like whether you have been learned correctly or whether you have the learnings done correctly, and whether you have acquired the correct knowledge, whether you are confident on the subject. So they will basically interview you they would basically interview you to know that how much your learning or how much has this course has helped you, and are you able to answer some of the basic questions? Do you have a clear-cut idea? So on and so forth. Then once we go ahead with the vendor interview, once this is completed and you have successfully gone through it, we would be basically trying to place you for client interviews, where we have direct client interviews for organizations, for companies, where they will take an interview of you. And lastly, the most important part, which I think from a personal aspect, is the project support. Project support is after you get recruited by an organization, you start working. If you get stuck somewhere there, because we have a training, we had worked with data, but the real life scenario is slightly a bit different. So to catch up on that, if you need some help, because going ahead, as and when you learn and grow, you will get to know this. But the initial kickstart, if you need a push, if you need some help, there would be project support team, there would be trainers who have trained you in your particular courses, and they will actually help you to do that. So these are the 6 main pillars or the main 6 aspects of Guruschools, which differs from other organizations and also help you to grow ahead.